What's good, VLMG family, man? This is a very, very special VLMG podcast. I got somebody in here that's really shaking up the rap scene right now, the industry. And I say industry because most people don't know that music is a business. But I'm going to let him break it down. I'm going to let him tell y'all exactly what's going on. But this is Baby Kingpin. I know y'all heard him. I know y'all seen it. We going to play the music video. But I'm going to let him introduce himself so y'all can get further acquainted with the young brother because he's very talented and he killing it right now.
What's up with it, man? Y'all already heard it from the best podcast coming out in the world, man. It's Baby Kingpin. You know, we first podcast I'm ever doing, so you know we just gonna talk about this industry things and how it's a business more so than just it's a business. Ain't no other way I could put it. It's a business. You know, it take a whole lot that come with it. It's ups and downs that come with it and shit like that. You know,
Right. All right, so I'm pretty sure the people really want to know a couple different things. They want to know who is Baby Kingpin. You know, they want to know exactly where you from and what you've been doing. Because for me, I say this as an artist. A lot of people know me as an artist. Y'all know I've been in the music scene. When I looked at the numbers, the young brother pulling, I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? To hold the attention span and people commenting, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have the sauce, man. So where first of all, where you from? And, you know, give us a breakdown so we can further understand who you are.
right, man. I'm from East Oakland, California, the 50s, which is the 500 block. It's the middle of East Oakland, California. I'm from Wentworth and Fairfax. You know, grew up around here. Got a lot of other family members from the industry that grew up around here. This just my family. This my neighborhood, my upbringing.
Got it. So let us know, like, most people would wonder when they hear a talented artist such as yourself, they would be like, who is your influences? What do you like? What inspires you to be an active, you know what I'm saying, community leader? Because everybody know artists is leaders. Because people, for people, in order for people to follow you and listen, you got to have something to say. So who was your influences growing up that made you kind of realize that you had that talent growing up?
My influences growing up, first and foremost, is Tupac. You know, my father used to play him a lot when I was growing up and everything. So it's like, it was a time I'd have got a whooping before. I done stole my pop's Walkman when Tupac came out with that double-sided Machiavelli thing. I took the Walkman. It was right there at Allendale Elementary, bumping it. You feel me? But I said start off with Tupac. Then I got my brother Kilo Fresh and my uncle Fotief Infamous. You know, they also in the industry as well, and they also been like pumping me for years, telling me you need to come out, you need to do your music and everything. And I look at them as like my favorite artists. And there's plenty other artists. I could keep naming artists forever, but them is in my top 3 right there.
Got it. All right, so I'm pretty sure the listeners out there, they wondering one thing. How did you get the name Baby Kingpin?
I got the name Baby Kingpin coming up from Oakland, California. You know, we got 3 major kingpins of Oakland, California. I just so happen to be family member to one of them. He old and retired, and I'm the baby of the family, so I put Baby Kingpin.
Got it. All right, so I guess now that we're talking about the industry, I want to know, because as an artist, I understand that it's so many adversities that we face as an artist.
For sure.
So what would be, not if not the biggest, what would be one of the challenges that you're facing right now in this music industry?
The biggest challenge is coming up and trying to make it to a million things at once. When you're getting invited to, it's been a time I've been invited to like 6 things at once, and they all running down there on the same timeline. So it's like, okay, I gotta go here. Which one do I want to be late on or not make it to? And then it's also funding. When you are up and coming artist, you working hard to get your money. Either you working hard or you grinding out there to get your money, and you want to make it make sense. You know, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. So that's the hardest part of, like, you know, the industry is you just want to be able to keep seeing the plus in, but it don't start off like that. That's for sure.
Right. So just as a journalist or just as a person, like a podcast host, I had to do the research on you. You know what I'm saying? I had to go look at everything, listen to the music. Not I mean, just I know you. So, but still,
Yeah.
even though if I'm interviewing, I gotta go. You gotta go through the interview process.
Yeah.
I'm loving the comments, man. They out there saying that you the new Oakland, like you that new sound for Oakland. I mean, to say that that's a big. When people say that, that's how you know who is going to blow or not, because people are so they are real. Y'all know they real in them comments, man. You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying?
for sure,
So
for sure.
you gotta be doing something right. You know what I'm saying? So hats off to you as an artist. You feel
I
me? It just
appreciate
and
it.
hats off as in the music industry, just like as a music industry owner, like as a record label owner. When you get an artist to this magnitude, it's a certain way you handle them. So for you just coming in the game and killing it like this, it's got to be one of those moments where it's like, okay, even better question. How do you know when it was your time? You know what I'm saying? What made you just really be like, man, let me jump in right now and get started? Because you only really been out at it for 3 months, but you killing it, and people that have been doing it for years ain't even doing what you doing. So what's the sauce, man? What made it happen?
The best sauce is still an accidental play. I'm not gonna say accidental, but it still didn't happen when I wanted to. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was holding the archive, like I still got a big vault with music. But I'm just sitting on top of my car one day, and my brother Zeno Cuts and Styles, who's also the CEO of Stepper Records and also Zeno Multimedia. You know, we brothers that got a lot of different trades and do a lot of things. I'm sitting on the car rapping my song one day. He pulled out a camera. He started filming me. I'm like, nah, bro, nah. He like, fuck that shit, bro. We're gonna record this shit. I'm finna edit it. We'll do promo. I'm like, all right, run it back. We run through the song like 2 times. 2 days later, he sent me the edit thing, and then he showed me how to make a business page on Instagram and everything, and then we collab. And first 72 hours, we got 15.3 thousand views on Instagram. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, I guess the people fucking with it. You feel me? 'Cause
Right.
neither one of us got a following base that's that high. So we both like, oh, we working with something, and that just made me just want to jump into the scene even more. It's like if I got people that's willing to listen, my voice being heard, let me give them something else. Let me give them something else to listen to.
Right. All right. So I'm gonna play the music video, but I'm gonna wait a little bit toward the end. If you want me to play it, you know what I'm saying.
Whenever you ready.
Hey,
Whenever
because
you
I
ready.
want y'all to see, man. Very, 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 very talented. And again, I'm just gonna say it like this: as an artist, it's not many times where artists will tell another artist that you good, because in this space, in this day and age, a majority of the times, people just want to have a light to themselves.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like up here in the Bay Area, the music scene is a little different than LA, because in LA, a lot of them stick together. They strung together, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then when that one person put their foot in the door, boom, they all get in, whether they Crip or Blood or whatever the case
Yeah.
may be.
Yeah.
But up here in the Bay, it's a little different.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's really, really hard to stay active. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to stay. I don't even want to say on top, just to stay in their face about what you're doing, standing on business. So it's like for artists to do that, it shows that you have drive. It shows that you have poise. It shows that you actually have some type of brain cells in your brain to maintain the industry, you know what I'm saying, but still navigate as an artist, because people don't understand it's really hard to navigate as an artist.
Oh yeah.
We create, but at the same time, why you think TLC was like Billboard chart song, but they bankrupt? You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of times when we see a lot of these artists out here get taken advantage of, and it's solely because they don't know the industry.
Yeah.
But you single-handedly coming in, you know what I'm saying, whether it's friends or family or it's other people letting you know, but it seemed like you kind of like sat back, played the background, you know what I'm saying,
sure.
and watch, because that's normally what good people do, man. They,
Yeah.
you know, they say the flashy, the loudest is the weakest, you know what I'm saying, but that one
I
that's
always
sitting
be the
back.
quietest one in the room, and I just be peeping game. It's
Right.
free game. 'Cause,
Right.
you know, coming from Oakland, they used to say game gets sold, not told. I'm trying to just pay the way. If anybody could surpass me, and they just fresh out 2 days in, a week in, whatever, and my foot got them in that door, by any means do it, because that's what I'm doing it for. It ain't for myself. At the end of the day, we supposed to be building each other as a community. Rap community, hood community, family, everything. We're supposed to be building. So a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people not with that mindset, and that come from their upbringings or just they past traumas and stuff. But it's like I don't let none of that phase me. I'm putting my all into it, and that's another thing I want artists to know. If you don't give it your all, you get no results. You know, chances make champions. When you take a chance, it only take one win. You could go through 1,000 losses, and it only take one win to set you up forever.
Man, that was a bar right there. I hope y'all got that, man. That was a bar. That's gonna resonate with me.
For sure.
So I'm pretty sure everybody wondering because I don't want it to sound like it's a big ass hype. You know what I'm saying? Because most people say, man, they just talking about the music, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what do you got coming up, or what could you share with the people? So if it's an event they can pull up and see you live, or is it any projects that you're working on that you want to let them know so they can go and check it out?
Well, we for sure we got us a the video that I imagine you gonna play up now. That video. So all right, that video was my first time ever doing like a community based event. Was I was the first artist in Oakland, California to do a community block party that was a water balloon water gun fight, and something clicked in my head where I was like, I want to do a music video this day. So September 5th, I'm doing the same exact thing. Minus, I'm not doing a music video. I'm gonna be vlogging that day. Just a day in the life of Baby Kingpin and how I could bring the community together. It's a violence prevention project for some. That's another podcast we talk about how we trying to have our own nonviolent violence prevention. Nonprofit business that we're trying to open up for the youth and everything, give them a safe place to be and everything, and just have fun.
Okay. All right. So crazy because I already had a list of questions, and it seemed like every time I get to the question, he already beat me to it. So as an artist, in this day and age in this industry, people don't know that it is so hard to keep physical and mental, you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
balance between the music and just life. How do you put up with that? Because I know for me as an artist, it's a lot of meditation. What do you do to keep yourself sane between that balance?
You can't let them see you sweat. That's for sure. You got to be all work in, all money in, no money out. So if you're not willing to go all in, you ain't gonna get nothing to come out of it. Basically, it's just like you can't let them see you sweat. You can't let them see you down. It don't matter how down you is. You still got to keep pushing because now you doing it for the consumer eye. It's not just for you.
That's true. That's true. That's man. It's another good bar, man. I'm telling you, the man is over here killing it, man. Because you gotta think, man. At the end of the day, y'all don't know. I'm pretty sure if you don't do music, people don't know. They don't have the key takeaways. It takes a real one to get up in the booth, speak their mind. You know what I'm saying, and then go perform it. You know what I'm saying, and then just to take that time out to make the music and to perform it. It's a whole machine. But then sustain everything throughout life is even more. So my next question to you is it any kind of hobbies that you have outside of music, or is anything that you like to do to decompress just from all of the world, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm definitely bike life crazy. I'll be fucking with the Harleys, the dirt bikes, the big rippers with the youngsters. But like music is a hobby that turned into a job right now. That's really, but for the most part, my real therapy comes from doing general contracting, plumbing, electrical, and construction. Like, it don't feel like work to me. I love what I do. So it's like, that's where I wind down and gather my thoughts and be able to, I might work 12 hours in a day. As soon as I hit that certain hour at night, I know, hey, I got to finish this up. I got to go do this show, go shower up, go show up and show out.
Right. All right. Now, what do you think? Because, I mean, people don't understand that as an actor, you got little kids looking up to you. But even as an artist, you have little kids looking up to you. So if it was a person right now, or just even a professional right now, and they was looking up to you or looking for advice, what is some advice that you would give them about life or just even about this industry?
Always never lack taking your own advice. Because, us as humans as a whole, we always give advice, but we don't take our own advice. So always willing to soak up and take your own advice, and don't be afraid to invest in yourself.
That was a bore. All right, so being that it's only 3 months, because this is a basic question that I would ask an artist that probably been out for a year or two, but I'm still gonna ask you because it has to. It's Sankofa. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know where you came from to know where you're going. So on your journey so far, how do you think it's going, and where do you see projecting yourself within the next 6 months to a year?
It's been a blessing, you know. Within, like you said, the 3 months I've been out, I've done at least 38 shows. You know, from doing shows with Jay Stalin to shows with D-Lo and Nefta Pharaoh, Pac-Man Feeve. The list could just keep going on. And also, like, you know, going to after wherever I could hop on a mic, I'm there if I'm available. So it's all about, you know, just keep reaching out and up and coming things, like where I see myself in the next 6 months. I see myself not just keep dropping just singles, and I'm gonna give the world a mixtape to play with, but my birthday also within the next 6 months, and I want to drop my first album on March 2nd, which is my birthday.
Got it. All right, so we giving y'all a whole bunch of insights, man. I'm letting y'all pick his brain. So realistically, like when we get into interview structures as a journalist, there's so many questions that you want to ask, but solely I want to ask the questions that the people want to know. And I'm definitely like intrigued. Just I seen the video already. I love the video. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those ones, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think that when people learn how to do a combination of things, mix the old school with the new school, it brings a nuance to the industry. You know what I'm saying? So I think that like the way you moving, the space, the area, you know what I'm saying, your mindset is crazy because most people don't think like that. And for your age, you know what I'm saying? So I know I'm gonna put it this way. For me, it's a blessing just to be in your presence because I know stones sharpen stones, you know what I'm saying? And you strike the iron when the iron is hot. So just it's a blessing for you to just come to the pod just to bust everybody. So when next year come, they're gonna be like, bruh, the first one I seen was with Miz.
Yeah.
But I seen bro over here. Oh, I seen bro wiggling over here.
Yep,
And the thing is, majority of the time, like I said before, in the Bay Area, we don't stick together.
That's
so a
for
lot
sure.
of people be like, nah, he gonna over, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I
It's
don't
a lot
want him
of
to perform
crabs
for me.
in the bucket, but like you said, this is my first ever podcast, so I'm marking this day down today in history in my notes in my phone because we making history right now.
Right.
Because we gonna be big, that's for sure.
Right, definitely. Well, y'all heard it first over here on the VLMG podcast, man. I'm about to let y'all listen to this music video, but we all got to give a special thank you to Baby Kingpin for coming out here, being a part of the whole VLMG podcast, man. I'm gonna tell y'all, like, when you listen to the music, then you're gonna understand exactly what I'm talking about. When they say the new wave is coming, this is one of the people that's gonna be ushering in this new wave. So when y'all say, man, I for sure seen it verse on VLMG podcast, man, I'm gonna let y'all know, man. Y'all come out, pull up, make sure that y'all be respectful of the artists, man, because we have to protect these artists with all costs. There's not a lot of people that's doing what he doing. The positivity that he's giving, you know what I'm saying, the energy that he's giving, and he's giving it back vital game. So we got to protect good artists at all costs, man, because we already know it's 100,000 artists out there with same crappy ass music, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't disrespecting no artists. I'm just saying when you know good music, you hear good music, you see a good flavor, man, you know what I'm saying? You try to figure out what's the recipe in the gumbo, man. He already gave that to y'all. So before I play the music video, is any last words or anything that you want to tell everybody watching where they can go listen to the music? Or
Well, y'all could tune in to my Instagram, BABY_KINGPIN. I got my own YouTube channel, which is under Baby Kingpin. I also got my own TikTok, that's Baby Space Kingpin. And I'm on all platforms when it comes to music, even Roblox. If your kids is playing Roblox, you might just want to press the clean version though. Other than that, we on everything moving.
all right, man, y'all heard it first, man. So we gonna play this music video real quick just so y'all can hear exactly what I'm talking about. And again, man, I appreciate everybody that tapped into the VLMG podcast today. We were just talking about an artist that's coming to the space that's new, that's hot. He just shaking up shit for the last 3 months, man. Y'all look at these views, y'all look at these videos, and y'all read the comments, man. So without further ado, we gonna play this music video. The video is called Up Now.
Yeah, I'm a runner up now, fuck a next up. And yeah, I got my blicky, hope you got your vest, bro. Yeah, I'm ready for your head, get a neck up. I'm really about the action on seat-ups. Yeah, your bitch on my dick and her booty hole brown. I just fucked her and her friend Pound Town. 20, 30, 5, bitch from the town. Greases on my feet, 1100 when I walk, bitch. 3500 in my mouth when I talk, bitch. Wrist cost your rent, Kim 10, it be 2-4. Been hit the blade, yeah, I'm checking, 30 toe. Trap phone ring, that's $100. My cartel niggas give me bricks for the low. Remember when I had to slap that hoe bitch Coco? She ain't have my money, so the bitch had to go. Now let me turn it up, nigga, I don't fuck with broke hoe. Man, y'all niggas already know, nigga. TDB BOC, man. We the motherfuckers niggas next on the motherfucking mouth. Fucking next, nigga. We up now, nigga. That part. Verse 2, now let me keep shit talking. All these niggas talking shit and they the ones walking. I be pulling up in Beamers and alleys like fuck it. I might pull up in the bucket like fuck it, I'm out. How a nigga did some time but still a rich nigga. I had to think the mad guy, I'm still rich nigga. RP Paul Paul in my grain too. I just got a new Glock, it's a 22. And this clip Steph Curry and it let us shoot. All you niggas get to run like Jakari Richards. This chop get the flash and be taking pictures. Bitch, I really be the plug, I don't need the bit. Nigga, all accounts booze, think I big crib. RP my nigga Nip, why you had to slip? Rest up Tupac, I really live a thug life. All these niggas carry guns, they don't know how to fight. Bounced on her in the day and she was hit by the night, nigga. Yeah. Bounced on her in the day and she was hit by the night, nigga. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, man. So everybody out there that watched this VLMG podcast, man, I hope y'all got some information, education, and I hope y'all motivated because, again, people think that it's so easy to do it in the industry, but it's really not, you know? So hearing from a person that's actually doing it, shaking and moving, independent, and killing the game, man, y'all got to tap in, man. Y'all got to tap in, man.
For sure.
Y'all got to tap in. Any last words?
Stop giving your little homies bad game.
All right, man. So we up out of here, man. It's another VLMG podcast. Again, I thank y'all. Salute y'all. Y'all stay safe until we see each other again.
Yeah, for sure.
Be safe.